Welcome back to Pittsburgh Sports with Scooter. Scooter here. So last night the Pittsburgh Steelers looked pretty pathetic. Um, they had some good moments on defense, but the offense just looked horrible last night. Both Will Howard and Drew Aller did not look good, especially Will Howard. I thought he looked horrible, throwing a couple big interceptions. Um, you know, I just my personal opinion, Will Howard just doesn't have what it takes to be a starting quarterback. He was 10 of 15 for 74 yards, two interceptions, and got sacked once. He had a 38.6 quarterback rating. I can't blame it all on Will Howard. You got to have time to throw. And the offensive line for the Pittsburgh Steelers just looked totally overmatched and pathetic in that game. The quarterbacks were being rushed all game, didn't have a lot of time to throw the ball. The offensive line looked really bad, and the offense really didn't do much of anything. Drew Aller looked a little bit better, not much. He didn't throw any interceptions, but he was 11 of 23 for 110 yards and was sacked 3 times, and he had a quarterback rating of 61.9. I did think Drew Aller looked a little bit better than Will Howard, but again, not good enough. The offensive line, he was being, pushed out of the pocket and rushed the entire game. He did miss a couple throws. He just didn't look that good either. But again, the offensive line is not giving these guys time to throw the ball. If this happens with 42-year-old Aaron Rodgers, I'm afraid Aaron Rodgers won't make it past week 3. Running backs that the Steelers had in the game really didn't do much of anything. Johnson had 10 carries for 39 yards, 3.9 average. Not horrible, but not great. Rico Dowdle, 5 carries, 18 yards, 3.6 yards. Warren, 5 for 17. Nichols, 3 for 11. Heidenreich, 2 for 9. Aller rushed for 4 yards. Receiving-wise, the whole offense just looked anemic. El McCray had 2 receptions for 46 yards. Winstead, 2 for 32. Ben Skowronek, 3 for 26. And really, that's really all there was to speak of offensively. I thought the defense looked pretty good for most of the game. Bruner, he looked really good in that game. I know he had a tip pass. He had a big sack at a big point in the game. I thought he played exceptionally well. Jack Sawyer had a sack in the game. But really, that only a couple sacks even for the defense. It just all around looked like a horrible game. I told you guys in videos a while back that this whole season to me was going to come down to the strength of the Steelers' offensive line. If this offensive line can't gel and can't get the job done, it's going to be a long, rough season. I suspect them to get better. I believe they can get better. I think they will get better. We got to remember it's preseason. As I said before, scores to me don't really matter. It's the way these guys look, and they did not look good last night. Offensively, they didn't look good. Their footwork didn't look good. Their speed didn't look good. It just all around didn't look good. And I realize you're not playing with your top players the whole game and all that. And that's why I say the score doesn't matter to me as much as the way they look. And I thought all around they looked horrible. So let's hope their next preseason game they get some of this stuff sorted out. Penalty-wise, wasn't as bad as the first game, but it wasn't great either. So let's see if things change. Let's see if things get any better. But this offensive line's got to play better. That's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. And as always, and until next time, let's go Steelers.